Hello, welcome to our podcast. Today we're going to be talking about how listening to others can impact us and as a person and the lessons we can learn. This is going to be like a heavy podcast, so stick with us.
I'm Enrique.
And I'm Broje.
And this is the impact of listening to others.
Who are you?
I am Enrique Rios. I am a sophomore here at Gateway High School, and I'm from here. I was born here, but my parents are from Fresnillo, Zacatecas, Mexico.
That was a long word.
Yeah.
What is like the biggest challenge that you've ever faced in your lifetime?
This question's really a good question. I would say that my grandma's passing is the hardest thing I've overcome. I feel like from there I was like a good student, straight A student. But since that has happened 5 years ago, I'm still kind of recovering. Emotionally it's hard to overcome, and my grades started falling. I was a different person. It was hard to overcome. So yeah.
That stuck with me because when my grandpa died, I didn't really feel anything towards it, but I slowly noticed there's my grades were also falling and everything else. How did you overcome this, and how long did it take? As I said, I'm still recovering, but so one of the ways that I used to overcome this was the friends I made along the way. They help you understand the fundamentals of life. They help you understand that there's something more, you can get past things, even as hard as they are. And yeah, it took I'm still recovering, so who knows how long it might take, but yeah, I'm really thankful for my friends. They've helped me along the way. Grateful for you too, man. Also, is that how it changed you as a person? Thought process?
It's definitely made me realize that not everything is so dramatic, not everything's so evil as they may seem, So, everything will have a good ending. Not everything, your life is not a Disney movie, but generally speaking, life isn't the hardest thing in the world, So just live your life, don't let things get in your way. Who are you as a person?
I'm Broje or Braje. Most people call me Broje here because it's kind of like my nickname. I'm from Kansas, Wichita, Kansas. My parents are too.
Interesting.
I'm 15 also, so.
Oh, wow. What is the biggest challenge you overcome in your lifetime?
I think it was just growing up in general, because as I was growing up, my mom was a teenager because she had me at the age of 13, coming on to 14, and then I was just growing up and having to grow up with my mom. It was kind of a hard experience, especially since she was also learning. She wasn't the greatest mother at times, but she also wasn't the worst. So yeah, I'm kind of glad that I got to grow up with my mom and get to see her mature every day. But it's also kind of heartbreaking because it's I took her childhood from her by being born. So it kind of off sometimes, but sometimes I'm just maybe it is a good thing that she had me, but maybe it's not, because it forced her to have to grow up a lot faster than she ever really would have had to if I wasn't there. So
wow, not everyone can say that. How did this experience change you as a whole?
It changed me because it's I'm more vigilant in watching people mature. I'm more I could see the tiny things. It helped me mature because I help my mom sometimes. She helps me. We're kind of just building up upon it, building off of each other. And I do that with my friends all the time, which is why I'm grateful for you, the camera. Oh my God! Yeah, I'm just more vigilant. I'm grateful for you guys, Sherman, and the cameraman over there. And just, yeah.
What advice would you give people that might be experiencing the same thing?
Help others. It's great. It's really great to find friends you can depend on and be a dependable person, because when they're at a time of need, hopefully you could be there, and hopefully they could be there for you too at the same time.
Great.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Hi, I'm Sherman. My real name is Shaquan, and I also go by Semi.
Where are you from?
I'm originally from Uganda, Africa.
How old are you?
I'm 16 years old.
What the
Okay, oh my God.
What's a challenge that what's a challenge that altered your life in a way?
I think growing up with bullying and discrimination has its own form of trauma that got to me. And I think that's because I grew up being the only immigrants in a room full of white kids, and I was bullied for my long dreads, which I had to cut off. Also was bullied for my indigenous name, which I further changed into Sherman. And growing up being gay, because I am Ugandan, African, gay, and I'm gender fluid. And I think growing up with my sort of background and traits really made it hard growing up.
How did you overcome the challenge?
I overcame the challenge by focusing on self-worth and growth. And I think one of the ways that helped is because I was surrounded by supportive friends who got how I had a toxic past, where I'm from, and how it shaped me as a person, my experiences and all.
How did this experience as a whole change you as a person?
I think it changed me by opening my eyes to see how cruel and judgmental the world can be, but it also showed me how I don't need to always let things get to me, and if they do, I need to tie down my self-worth into knowing this doesn't define me, what you say can't define me.
What advice would you give to overcome this?
My advice to give people with people who struggle with sexual orientation, being the odd guy out, is that you should have supportive friends, family, mainly all like a village, people to like you, get you, and know what you gotta do, to make yourself feel comfortable and way better in your skin.
So pretty much just find a really good group of friends that could build on you.
Yes, because growing up, I'm originally from an eastern country in Africa, which I stayed before is Uganda. I was there till I was 2 years old. I moved to California for a few years. I think it was until I was like 8, and then I moved to Colorado, and I did struggle a lot with being friends, but in 7th grade, I actually met Braje, and we became very close friends with common interests.
It was really fun. Thank you, Sherman. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.